Hi Aries, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's message is a pretty clear and open one for Spirit to deliver. There is no intention other than messages for Aries today. So anybody that has Aries in their chart, this message is for you. And Spirit will select whatever's in your energy bubble that is most fitting for all Aries to receive this message. And now this message can be in regards to something from the past for you to review and learn from, something currently happening to be guided through, and something that is to come to give you a heads up. It can also be in regards to an individual that you are interested in working with, so on and so forth. The message can be directed to them personally, to you personally, or vice versa. Their message to you, your message to them. It can also be intertwined to where I read one card, and it can be both of your energies. And with that, it can be a soul bond, a twin, or just two ships that are passing in the night that the divine and universe wish for you to learn from each other or to encounter each other, possibly to run back into each other later on in the past or in the future, or somebody that you did know in the past for you to encounter again. Interesting message. All right, so you should know if this message is to you within the first couple of minutes. Please be sure to apply it where it's appropriate, but don't force the message. And if you do not relate or resonate with this message, please go check out your other zodiac signs that are in your natal chart because they can carry another meaning or another message that's more important. And do not disregard your minor zodiacs. The tarot readers go by major zodiacs, which is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But don't forget that the minors that are in there also play a huge part in who and what you are. And so they can play a more important part in the messages coming through. They can either play on or they can be actually more important, or the priority, as opposed to the major tarot reads. Sometimes those minors that aren't addressed actually have the major message. So again, please don't disregard the other ones that you're born under as well. All right, so I would like to ask Spirit to assist Aries in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern this message coming through, clearing their mind and opening them up so that they may receive this message clearly, concisely, enabling them to make their own personal choices using their intuition of what's best for them in their own personal life path, using their own free will. Okay, so here we have, as you can see, I have the majority of the cards down, and I saved clarification for when you arrived here with me. Looks like there's some situations occurring here for you, Aries. The overall energy per se, the oracle per se, side message maybe, or just a generalized, because I haven't really looked at the cards down here. I just tossed them out and then hit record. The oracle says this is not for you. So, you hear a lot of times, what is that message? God's protection is rejection. So something is just not meant for you. Something, and the bottom of the deck, we have truth be told. So there's a truth in there in regards to that. Now let's check out the tarot we have down here. The center of the situation, we have the world on its side, and with it on its side like this, it's actually working on going upright to ending a cycle and creating a new one. But we're not quite there yet. We're in the mix of heading that direction. And on the good side, it's not in reversed, where it becomes a karmic situation where everything keeps replaying. Blessed be for that. And then we have the Princess of Swords, which is actually the Page of Swords. We're watching and learning, observing situations that are occurring. Okay. Then in the recent past, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So a lot of distrust, a lot of untruths, a lot of secrets, some definite sniping, a lot of harsh words, very, very harsh words. that's in the recent past. On the mind, we have the Prince of Swords, which is like the Knight of Swords, going in, speaking our truth. I always find it interesting how most of the time when you do tarot, the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords almost always go hand in hand. Same with the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. They're almost always right beside each other. It's amazing how that falls, don't you think? But at any rate, for their mind, we have the Knight of Swords, which is the Prince of Swords, rushing in to speak our truth, cut away what doesn't serve us. But, we rush in and rush out, always in a hurry, and never committing. The foundation, we have the Hangman. And in the foundation, we're, looking at all the different options, looking at all the nuances, all the different corners, all the subjectable situations, and looking at all and reviewing the situation. And then we have what's to come. We have the Three of Wands with the Empress. There's a calling of new to come in so that there can be further plans to be made to create a new life and be independent, confident, strong, knowledgeful, creative. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. So, evaluating a situation, whether or not to move forward, move towards it, possibly to cause a tower, or to realize, to have a sudden realization to something. The Ace of Wands is behind that, so planting a seed to create an exciting new beginning. Let's do some clarification here and find out. I'm kind of curious what this not for you is. Please clarify not for you. Manifesting something. Magician. Why the Magician? Why the Magician, please? You're trying to make something happen. You're trying to create something, and it's not for you to do. This is not for you. We have a Chariot, a path that you're trying to create to move swiftly towards. There's an illusion there. Some secrets, some unknowns going on. Why the Moon, please? Why the Moon? Goodness, this is getting deep. Thank you. Five of Wands on its side, and it's almost in the reverse. You're close to giving up on this. Little conflicted, but you're close to just, letting it go. King of Cups can be somebody that you have some deep emotions for. Knight of Wands coming to an end. The Fool. The Seven of Wands. So we're moving swiftly towards something that you wanted to jump on came to an end, and you're a little guarded in regards to that. All right, so please clarify the World on its side with Princess of Swords. Please clarify the World on its side with the Princess of Swords. And we have the World again. A new cycle. Watching it happen. Learning how to make it happen. There's that Seven of Swords again. Yeah, Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Reviewing and evaluating. Needing to revise something. But it's not for you. It's not for you. Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse, please. Please clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's how it fell in my lap. Overcoming something that you're anxious in regards to. Stepping away from it. Figuring out how to step away from it. But there was some abuse of power. And I can definitely see that with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Definitely some abuse of power. Again, with the harsh words and the mistreatment. Definitely a toxic situation. Needing to get away from that in the recent past. Knight of Pentacles moving steadily forward. Okay, so please clarify. Prince of Swords. Please clarify the Prince of Swords. Thank you. Queen of Wands. Moving swiftly towards being self-confident, moving towards the Queen of Wands, an individual. Five of Swords. Determination. Queen of Wands, please. There is that making long-term plans, moving swiftly towards. So it may very well be, could be a Leo, fire sign of some form, but somebody very confident and gorgeous, and you're wanting to move swiftly towards them so you can make some long-term plans. You know, to call them in, to manifest them. That's what you're trying to manifest. That's what you're trying to manifest so you can move swiftly towards it, but you're about ready to give up on it. Well, you know what? It's not for you. That's the message. It's not for you. Truth be told, to speak the truth, not for you. Not at this time, maybe. Maybe at a later day. Clarify the Hangman, please. Because all good things come to those who wait. Two of Pentacles and Ace of Swords. They're trying to find balance. Feeling tugged. You know, got that tug of war going on. Trying to gain some clarity. How do you have this beginning? And how do you cut away what's not serving? The other part that's tugging on you, how do you cut that away? And so that you can have a new beginning. And leave the past behind. Eight of Cups. Leave that other part that you're being, you know, drugged back and forth on. Looking at the past. Trying to figure out how to have cooperation and teamwork. But, you know, there's a little bit of heartbreak, some pain. Could have been a third party involved. Another individual. Please clarify Three of Wands with the Empress. Please clarify Three of Wands with the Empress. Thank you. Eight of Wands in reverse. No movement. Stagnation. It's not happening. It's not happening. The cup may be refused. And what's to come? Four of Cups. Knight of Cups. Ten of Swords. That new love coming to an end. A little bit of heartbreak going on there. Possible, you know, possible betrayal in regards to it as well. All right, so let's see about messages in regards to the spread, please. Think it, believe it, and live it. Okay, so this may very well be the other party. It could be, again, apply this message where it's appropriate, because that message is a little backwards here. And these were upside down. Well, it was on, they were on their side, like this. So, somebody's not definable. They're not definable about that. So caution when you are trying to manifest something. Be very careful and make sure you know exactly what you're wanting. That Three of Wands, calling in something that you want to make long-term plans with, so you can create a new life. be careful, because that Eight of Wands is going to occur. And, there's basically going to be failure. Stupid's not an excuse, and it's on its side, so you need to give it some more thought. Your crown chakra is shaded. Again, you need to give it some more thought. Be grateful, and it's on its side, so you're not really appreciating things that are around you. And face it, don't hide from it. But that's on its side as well. So, don't go charging in. Look at it. Again, hangman. Look at the different perspectives here. Bottom of the deck. It says, seen black hearts brighter than that chakra. So your heart may be closed off at this moment in time. So trying to manifest something in, it's going to fail anyway if your heart isn't open to it. Further messages and guidance in regards to the spread for Aries, please. Holy cow. Okay. All right. So we have Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, Eight of Swords. And then these came out with Page of Swords and the High Priest. So we got a little bit of selfishness going on, moving towards and this independent individual as well. Nine of Cups is heading towards being trapped in their head and trying to figure out how to have a commitment, how to gain some enlightenment, how to be able to succeed and move forward. There's that Seven of Swords on the bottom again, evaluating the situation, how to move forward. All right, so that is your message today, Aries. Let's check and see what energies you have in here. Hope that makes sense to you. Please be sure to apply it where it's appropriate. Okay, and feel free to flip-flop the message if it is not befitting to you, but the other individual as well. All right, so we have Taurus in here. We have Capricorn in here. We have Pisces, Taurus and Libra. Taurus again, Libra, Capricorn again. Get these out of here. Okay, and I think, yes, Capricorn a couple times here, and that makes 3 times of Capricorn. So definitely an earth sign of form. And quite a bit of fire that showed up as well. All right, so those are the energies within the energy bubble. It could be theirs, could be yours. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, Pisces again. Cancer, though. That one I did not state. And Virgo. All these little guys up here. And Virgo, of course, is an earth sign. So, may this message assisted you in opening your eyes to see, your ears to hear, your heart to feel, your intuition to discern this message coming through, enabling you to be gifted with the information you need in order to make the appropriate decision for yourself using your own free will of what's best for you in your own life path. I look forward to your return visit to She-ruhz Tarot, and until then, Aries, may all your choices be blessed.